Hi everyone, this is Grace at Grace Cakes and Flakes. Welcome back to my awesome channel. Today I'm making for you a coconut rum caramel bun. Alright, you know it's Easter season and I'm making a series of buns so that you guys can follow and make something different for the Easter time. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add all the dry ingredients together first, and then we'll work on the wet ingredients. All right, so here I have 2.5 cup of all-purpose flour in this container here. All right, so to that I'm adding 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and so we are going to mix that together. Combine it, and don't forget to add your salt. So I'm adding a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, don't forget to add your salt now. Then you're going to stir it, and after stirring you're going to put it aside. Okay, all right, so after putting this aside, I'm going to work on the wet ingredients here. Here I have a half a stick of unsalted butter, melted. Okay, you want to make sure you get that melted. I'm trying to get everything out here. All right, so to that I'm adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla, two eggs. Make sure your eggs are at room temperature. A half a cup of stout, dragon stout, or it could be Guinness. You add it to it. And then you're going to have a 1/4 cup of molasses. So here I'm adding my molasses. Make sure you get everything out. Give it a little stir. Put all these things aside. Now you want to go ahead and you want to whisk. Now I'm adding a half a cup of brown sugar. And then you're going to continue whisking. So I put this aside a little bit because I forget to put my nutmeg. And here I have about 1 teaspoon of grated nutmeg, and surely make it a fresh nutmeg. Give it a little stir. Now I'm going to add my dry ingredients to my wet. Here we go. You just want it to combine. So now I'm going to add a half a cup of soaked fruits, which was already soaked in salt. And remember now, bun is not a cake. Bun is a dense, bun has a dense texture. Okay? Now, because this bun is a coconut rum bun, so you're going to add a half a cup of toasted coconut into the mixture. How awesome is that? So you're just going to combine. And I think I might add a little bit more of the stout. Yeah, I want to add at least, see, I want to add at least a tablespoon or two more. Just to loosen it a little bit because it feels kind of a little bit too tight. So I just want to loosen it up a little. And what you're going to use is some stout. Okay, so I'm about ready to pour my mixture here, okay? So I'm ready for my pouring. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pour half of the mixture into this bowl here. I mean, half of the mixture into this loaf pan. All right. And I'm going to spray the loaf pan before. Add half. So now I'm adding my caramel, as you can see. This is a coconut rum caramel Easter bun. So here is my caramel rum sauce, and I'm going to add to the middle of my mixture. And you're going to make it as thick as possible. Keep it in the middle of the bun mixture. about 3 tablespoons. See how thick it is? You want to run it across the middle of the pan. All right. So now, as you can see, it's across the middle of the pan. I'm going to add the rest. So what you're going to do, you're going to spread it across and over the caramel. And now you're going to use a knife you're now going to cut it across. So and we are ready for the oven. So you're going to place on a tray like that. So now you're going to bake at 320 degrees for 60 to 65 minutes, okay? All right, so here we go.